with a teacup beat. Just getting a hot dog.
Hey, it's Rob from Axel's Garage. Today, we're at the Dads Club again. Dads Club, an organization of all the dads, sort of like the PTA for the dads. A couple moms help out too. But we run a food concession, and that food concession generates money, and that money we use for scholarships and for awards and for all kinds of stuff that we give back to the kids and the student body, not just the athletes, all the kids. So it's something that we really get involved in, and we kind of wrap ourselves around, and we run this concession every day at 3 o'clock when school lets out. If there's any afternoon games, and on Saturdays for all the games that happen on Saturday. No matter what sport it is, we still open up as long as the weather's good for us to do so. Today, we're going to do fried Oreos, and something that I like to do, is, aside from wrenching on the cars after I get my hands clean, is to cook. Some of the things we do is barbecue food, grill food, and our big hit this year so far is fried Oreos. So we're going to show you today, instead of how to fix something on a car, how to cook something and add a couple pounds, fried Oreos. All right, fried Oreos, real simple. Bowl and a whisk. Here's some batter that I already made. I use any kind of buttermilk pancake mix. Don't skimp on the pancake mix. A lot of people just buy the real cheap stuff that it's just add water. You don't want to skimp on it because this is what makes it taste really good. Your ratios really don't have to be crazy. It's a cup of 3/4 of a cup of mix and a cup of milk and an egg and some oil. I skip the oil because we're going to deep fry everything. So what I do is I just throw the pancake mix in. It's about 3/4 of a cup that I threw in. 1 egg. And then what I'll do is I'll pour half this cup of milk in. A little bit more than half. And stir it up with a whisk. And you're going to keep stirring it with the whisk till you get all the clumps out and it's smooth and creamy. It'll be a little thick. Okay, it's all whisked up, nice and smooth. You want it to be a little bit runnier consistency than pancake batter. So what you would normally make pancakes with is a little thicker. You want this to just be a little bit thinner, and you get it thinner just by adding a little bit of milk at a time. If it gets too thin, you can add a little more pancake batter to thicken it up. But you want it on the thin side. If you make it too thick, then what happens is when you drop it in the fryer after you coat the Oreo, it's just too much batter on it, and it gets real big, and it's kind of too thick, and it tends to get a little greasy. So what you want to do is have that thin batter. So now, once this batter is the right consistency, and it's just thin pancake batter. There's really no other way to describe it, just a little thinner. Oreos, we prep them by putting them in the freezer overnight, and that's how we keep them here. So I just took the Oreos out of the freezer. We got the fryer hot. The only reason we freeze the Oreos is so that they don't break. Otherwise, if you don't freeze the Oreos, they have a tendency sometimes when you dip them and drop them in the fryer, that just from your hand grabbing them, they have a tendency to break. That's why you freeze them. It's really got nothing to do with the Oreo melting on you in the fryer. They don't melt. We have our frozen Oreos and our thinly made buttermilk pancake batter. Just an Oreo with clean hands. Just toss it into the batter so it gets a nice thin coating like this. I usually just give it a little knock on the side to knock off the excess and drop it in hot oil. You'll let it fry on one side, and you'll see it start to get a little golden brown on the edges. And when you see it like that, just give it a flip. Now you give it another 30 seconds on the other side. When we give the fried Oreos out here, we give them out 4 at a time. I'm just making one to show you on the video. We'll drop anywhere from 4 to 8 into the fryer at once. It's a little tough to manage more than 8, flipping them and not overcooking them. Then you just give it a toss, make sure it's nice on both sides. Pull it out, throw it on paper towels, knock off any excess batter, and just give it a couple seconds on the paper towel just to drain off any oil. and we grab them gently. They are soft, so we grab them gently. We plate them. And then we'll come over here, and I will use powdered sugar. They call it confectioner's sugar. They call it confectionery sugar. Whatever you want to call it, it's all the same stuff. Depending on where you live, you call it something different, but it actually says confectioner's on the box. Plain powdered sugar. You can either put it in a shaker or just sprinkle it on with a salt, and we'll sprinkle it on like that. And there's your fried Oreo. That's our fried Oreo. Real simple, real easy. A lot of people think it's complicated. It's really a very easy thing to do, especially if you have a fryer going. If you're doing it at home, you could do it in one of those small fry daddies. You could do it in a pot of oil on the stovetop. Just make sure your oil's hot enough when you drop it in. It should be at least 350 degrees. But you have your sugar, you have your batter, and then you have your nice, gooey, hot Oreo inside. They're really good. They fill you up really fast, so you can only eat a couple of them. We're selling them like crazy. Seems like the girls are really going for these. I can't figure that out, because then in a couple of years, they're all high school age girls. In a couple of years, they'll be complaining, my butt's too big, because they ate fried Oreos every day at the school. That's it for Axel's Garage today. It was all about recipes. See you next time.